So once, Lorianne, the vaccine is manufactured, it is boxed, how and by whom is Pfizer's vaccine going to be delivered?
Well, thanks, Tyler. Pfizer is going to be using its own logistics system. It has a very long track record, as you know, in distributing its own vaccines, especially those that are in the ultra cold temperatures that you just discussed. I spoke with Major General Christopher Sharpson of Operation Warp Speed about this. Pfizer is the only candidate that is not going to be using McKesson as its distributor because of its track record. They will be using FedEx and UPS.
And so they are experienced at carrying these boxes at very low temperatures, packed in dry ice. It's a good time to be a dry ice maker, or does Pfizer make its own dry ice?
Well, that was one of the big sources of concern with this vaccine, but good news is that Pfizer is making its own dry ice.
How quickly can we expect this vaccine to be in mass distribution? We heard earlier maybe 50 million doses, one shot and two shots, so really 25 million vaccinations, maybe by the end of the year. But how soon before we can really expect to see it at the CVS or the Rite Aid?
From what Operation Warp Speed told me, they are standing by their original account that hopefully by June that any American who would like to have a vaccine should have access to it. So that's the date that they are sticking to.
Do the other vaccines have to be stored at these extremely low temperatures, or it's something a little more moderate?
No, the other vaccines that are currently in development are at a temperature where they could be stored at a longer period of time, like your flu shot. So Pfizer is the only one that needs to be transported under these extreme cold temperatures.
And finally and quickly, are there enough freezers through the supply chain to keep these things at the temperatures they need to be?
According to the math, it really depends on the states in the way that they're going to be distributing the vaccine. They have X amount of days to do it, and Operation Warp Speed, based on the ability of the state, they will then in turn send a specific amount of doses, if you will. So no freezers could be used or trying to avoid.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.